Okay. Time for a little bit of X-Plane. Just going to do a little couple of FSEconomy jobs. FSEconomy jobs. Where are we? Currently at deck, which is 9 Delta 4. Take a few passengers across to N13 and N53, and then pick up 3 more and bring them back to deck 9D4. This is a little network in Pennsylvania. It's not a bad little network. It's kind of like a little triangle. All right. Trying a few things out here. I've got myself a Go XLR, so I've mixed in a bit of Spotify. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Okay, so we're in a... whoa, that's loud. Watch the ears. We're in a Cessna 172. Just a small little airport. Well, it looks a bit... Oh, conditions aren't so good today. What is the weather?
Kilo, Lima, November, Sierra, airport information, hotel, 1255, Zulu, weather, wind, 181 at 4, visibility, 10, sky condition, ceiling, 1,400, overcast, temperature, 182.17, altimeter, 3002, advise on initial contact, you have information, hotel.
3002, so winds from the south. Already got that set.
Kilo, Lima.
And a low cloud. Well, should be fun. Yeah, the Cessna 172's got the rep package, reality expansion pack. So we'll see how we go. Torpedo heat on. Those gauges on. Switches, they are. Turn the lights up a bit. So I've got the GTN 750 and 650. The 650 was cheap because I already had the 750, so I grabbed it. I just used that for the terrain. I have terrain turned off on this one because of the traffic. I better put the flight plan in. We're going to go to Bloomsburg first. From there we'll pick up a couple, head over to Stroudsburg, I think it is. Drop a couple off, back to deck. No idea how long that's going to take, but now landing lights can come off. All right, rough enough. Let's go. Winds from the south at 4 knots. I'll go up the other end and spin around and come back. This is offline. I'm not, I don't fly VATSIM. I do play around with what's called Pilot to ATC, which is an offline air traffic control, which is kind of cool. Oh, I better rent this plane. I did rent the plane, didn't I? Yes, I did. I refueled it, rented, started up. I just need to start that flight. That plug-in up. Whoops! Oh, watch what I'm doing. That little window up the top there The FSEconomy Plus plugin is a very handy thing. I'm going to make excuses again. I don't have my rudder pedals plugged in, so I'm using the twist on the joystick. And have I got brakes? Yeah, brakes are set to the trigger button. Flaps 1. Flaps down. Oh, I haven't got... plane command's not working. Give me a second. What's going on here? Flaps down 1. Plane command. Okay. Well, no co-pilot, I'll do it all myself. Landing lights on, taxi lights off. Oops, I think I'm in the dirt. Yep. Rotate. And we're off.
Traffic.
Where's the traffic? Yeah, we've got some low cloud here. This cloud might make it a bit of a boring flight. I'll just turn that plane audio down a bit. This old bird's a bit scratched up. Right. Go direct to Speedo heat's on. Oh, that's not modelled in this one. I'm used to the Airfoil Labs Cessna 172 where the windscreen fogs up if you don't put on the cabin heat. Yeah, I could have picked some better weather for flying. I really like this part of Pennsylvania. So there is a bit of traffic about. Fair way above me. We got 36 nautical miles to Bloomsburg. But yeah, this is a beautiful country. All these big ridges. I'm not sure what the region's called or if they even have a name, but it's a very cool place. What's going on here? Oh, stalling. Are we icing up? What's the temperature out there? Where's the thermometer on this? Right, give us autopilot, level flight. No, 14 degrees. Yeah, well, there we go. Wasn't paying attention there. And I'm doing it again, looking out the window. These little two-dimensional planes look ridiculous. These airports are from the add-on package they can download. That'll fill in all the blank airports for FSEconomy. See if we can get above these clouds.
Kilo, Mike, Uniform, India, airport information, India, 1255 Zulu, weather, wind, 181 at 4, visibility, 10, sky condition, ceiling, 1,300, overcast, temperature, 182.17, altimeter, 3002. Advise on initial contact, you have information, India. Kilo, Mike.
Yeah, not the best plane for flying. Best weather for flying. I should change it. I think I'll change it. Oh, come on. Oh, didn't like that, did it? Not sure what that noise is. I think it's the turbulence. I think it comes with XP Realistic. Oh. I've just been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Just taking a quick break to do a little flying. The cloud's getting worse. Blue skies above me. We'll just get up to about 4,000 feet, that'll do. Yeah, 4,000. Well, I'm sorry about the view. It doesn't want to let me fix it. I'm trying something different with the camera too. I've got a really old Canon video camera that outputs a clean HDMI, but it's 1080 at 50 FPS. So I think it's actually coming into the stream at 25 FPS. So we'll see how that looks. I thought it may have better, well, not better resolution, but much bigger lens, bigger, wider aperture. It should be able to handle lower light better. It's windy up here. 32 knots tail wind from behind me to the left. Okay, so what's the elevation? N13 is 481 feet. So I'll just plug into the flight plan. I want to be at N13, 481 feet. Save that. Now we should have some top of descent. Yep, there we go. 3 minutes 31 till the top of descent with a target of 1,000 feet per minute descending. And on the map now it should show us a top of descent point. Very handy. The dotted line here shows the runway directions. So I think it's going to be a fair crosswind, but from this direction, so I should come in from the east. There are a couple of procedures for this airport, but they're Yeah, there's an RNAV from the west. And there's a VOR. We'll just do a visual. Now pay attention. Where am I? This could be a funny approach. The airstrip is just alongside this river. So I'll have to come around onto the river, follow the river down and land, because there's a big ridge on the south side of the river, which makes it a, a tricky approach, excuse me. Not ideal conditions for a visual approach, is it? Yeah. Rightio, that's the 1 minute warning to start descending. Oops. Hide that window. So we might head, I think we'll do a heading of, where are we? That's north. We'll head out here about 045. And start our descent. Pull back the power a bit. Looks like good farmland around here. Yeah, so we'll head out here, come out to the river, follow the river along. We'll just keep an eye on our terrain radar. Not radar, terrain avoidance. There we are, the yellow is starting to appear. I think these ridges are about 3,000 feet. So we're at 3.5. I might just level off till I get over towards that river. Yeah, I'd like to visit this area. I just like the geography. Although you can't see much of it. So I'll set a visual approach, runway 27. That'll just give me a guideline of the runway direction. We're just going due north now, and we'll drop in over the river. There's the river. Oops. There's going to be fun with the cloud. Turn that autopilot off. Seating position feels a little bit low. So we're still five miles out, 5.5. Dropping like a stone. I can see lights ahead. That's not it though. There's a little farmer's airstrip. There we go, off to the right there. Is what I'm looking for. Slow down a bit. It's coming up quick. There must be a train line at the base of that ridge on the left. On the south side of this river. We'll go flaps 1. I think there's some trees at this end of the runway. Actually played around with this airport in WED. World Editor. Just yeah, personalised it a little bit. Now you get to see my dodgy landing skills. How's the wind? 8 knots from the left. Oh, weather just changed. It's a bit of a grey day. Street lights at the end of the runway.
Traffic.
They're on the ground. Oh, way too fast. Well, we made it on the ground. This is awkward without rudder pedals. And toe brakes. I got the trigger button set for apply brakes regular effort. Why is the gyro not aligned? Oh, that's right. Gotta back the mixture off. Rep gets a bit fussy about the mixture. Alright, we'll just park over here somewhere. Spark plugs will foul. Alright, this will do. Park brake on. Alright, you mob, get out.
Job done, boss.
Job done. Just refresh that. So we're at N13, excuse me. So we should have 3 on board. Departing, departing, departing. Oh, hang on, there's 2 here going to... Yeah, I'm only going to be able to take one of those. Yeah, that's all right. The other one will have to stay here. I'll cancel you. That'll do. 25 gallons of fuel. Plenty. Okay. Reset that. So next we're off to N53, wasn't it? Delete that flight plan. It was N53. Got a memory like a fish. N53. There we go. Direct to... Okay. Now, actually, I was going to change that weather. Just pause that so it's not rumbling. Put some nice little tunes on. And see if I can fix this weather up. I'll shut down active sky. Set that to clear. Sky Max Pro. I'll just set that to automatic and see what happens. Clear, clear, and it looks clear to me. It's a lovely day. Welcome to the town of Bloomsburg. We can see it now. what that is. It's like a shopping centre at the airport. The clouds are coming back. What's going on? Automatic, only when real world weather. Never. Try that. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Well, that looks all right. What's the ATIS? Oh, I'm not going to have ATIS because I shut down Active Sky. So I'll have to find the nearest that has ATIS.
Williamsport Regal Information Uniform. 1200 Zulu weather. Wind calm.
Yeah,
Visibility
back to
10.
2992.
Sky clear. Temperature 13. Dew point 5. Altimeter 2992. Arriving.
Okay. I think we're ready. Flaps up. Oop, taxi light on. Landing light off. Let's make like a tree and leave. Now it's going to be calm. I'll pick any runway. This one's closest. So I think, yeah, N53 is 58 nautical miles. Just checking if Traffic Global is on. There's a couple of planes out there. I don't want to tick never show me again because I'll forget. Can't see over the glare shield. Okay, flaps 1. Start it again. I guess it's because the revs are too low. All right. So mixture full. Kicker into guts. Taxi lights come off. Stay on the runway. I need to concentrate. Ooh, hang on, fellas. It's getting rough.
And we're off.
We certainly are. There's that ridge off to the side. I need my plane command. It's a problem with using a joystick. I've got to reach over there so I can grab my mouse. We'll just sync the heading. Can I sync the heading? No. So we'll just go heading. There we go. Phew. There's a train. A little red ridge line along there we've got to get up over. And we've got direct too. Actually, there's an airport just over here that I'd like to buy in FSEconomy. Hazleton would be handy. It'll be right in the middle of my my little group of FBOs. I'll see if I can find the map. There we go. Yeah, so that's deck. That's where we started. Come up here to I don't know if that, I can't tell if that plane's too loud. We've come up here to N13 Bloomsburg, and now we're heading across to N53 Stroudsburg-Pocono. Pocono. I don't know how you say that. And then we're going to come back to deck. But yeah, the first 3 FBOs I bought was N13, N53, N47. And they're all pretty much 50 nautical miles apart from each other, so it's a great triangle. I've got to change this. This one here is called Butter Valley Golf Port. It's a golf course with an airstrip in it. There we go, Butter Valley Golf Course with an airstrip up the centre. How cool is that? There's even planes parked there. There, fly in, play golf, fly out. I just bought that for the novelty value. Right, pay attention. Where are we? 3,000 feet. That might do some sightseeing. Just pull that mixture out a bit. Yeah, these ridges are really, really cool. And I love the way the highways cut through these. Is this going to be fast enough? There's me. I love the way the highways cut through these valleys. Very cool. Oh, got a message. Current mixture setting is harmful for the engine. Better crank it up a bit then. Oh yeah, EGT got way too high. I'm too scared to link the rep package with my FSEconomy account. I think it'll send me broke. So this is Ortho for XP scenery. Just tiles that I've made myself. I think it's zoom level 16 from Google. Around the airports, I think I've gone zoom level 17 or 18. But for out here, 16 is good enough. Look at that river snaking through those mountains, hills, the ridges. What views have we got set up here? Not many. There was an outside one, wasn't there? There it is. Whoop. There we go. There's a little Piper cruising along at 125 knots. .42 nautical miles to go. So this shows traffic, but oh yeah, not until you get into a higher zoom level does it show you the separation. Who's that here? There's another. I don't know why, but I think all the GA planes are listed as Pipers. What's over there? Yeah. Oh no. CNA. I don't know what that is. Oh, we'll just back that off a bit. Are these this music stream beats from Harris Heller? It's really cool. He's made a heap of tunes that streamers and YouTubers can use in their videos, royalty free. Yeah, without any fear of copyright strikes. And he's got them on Spotify. So I guess if you stream them through Spotify, then he gets a little cut for every play. So he does make money out of it. But yeah, it's good for the end user. You got something you can play without worry about copyright strikes. I think he's got 4 different styles. This is the lo-fi. And there's EDM. What's that? Electronic dance music? Not really my thing, but I guess it's easy to for one person to make it. I should save some views. I kind of like a little view from the glare shield up here, looking down over the nose. Yeah, we'll save that one. There we go, number 4. I like that one. Now I need a view from the back seat. So looking out that big window, look at that view. This would be a great spot for a VR. Put that to number 1. And then bloke in the next seat, he can look out this way. Yeah, that's cool. .33 nautical miles. Ground speed 120 knots. Got a slight wind from the port side. About a quarter tank of fuel in each tank. Fuel flow's high. Probably need to be at a higher altitude. Oh, my RPMs are up a bit. Put back off the RPMs and back off the mixture a little. Get her about 10 gallons per hour. That's going to slow us down too much. All right. So procedures for here, we've got, I don't have, yeah, see this is above my head, fly course reversal. So that approach that's going to be way over. Oh, it's not too bad. I guess I could skip that and go direct to Woosas. I'll activate that. And then activate that leg. Where are you going? I don't think I like that. We'll go direct Zenti. At 3,500 feet. We're only at 3,000 feet, so. We just go up a few feet. Oh, can you hear my chair? It's got a wild squeak. Needs a bit of lube. What airport's that? Bit along grass strip. That's the one I'd like to buy, Hazelton. What's the nearest? Beltsville. No, Hazelton. Beltsville. Pay attention. Yeah, I think I prefer the lo-fi. The lo-fi playlist better. Not so keen on these hazy windows with all the scratches on them. Austin in here? Yeah, there he is. Hey! This plane is a horrible colour. Maybe it's not so bad. Is there really that many trees in Pennsylvania? I guess there is. They don't look very good from above, do they? That looks better. Here we've got some more of these, that plane's loud. Got some more of these ridges. Looks like a big wilderness out in the middle of Pennsylvania. So 10 nautical miles to our first waypoint of the approach. I might just come in for the visual. We'll do that. Visual runway 8. So we need to be at, we'll change that above to an at. That'll give us a top of descent. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, by changing that 3 nautical mile waypoint, gives us a top of descent. Three and a half minutes to top of descent. Target vertical speed of 660 feet per minute. Man, it's getting hot in here. Can you read that? 30 degrees Celsius. That's sitting on top of my my case. I really need to install an air conditioner in here. I'm sweating. So looking at this, airports, what's that? Is that a freeway or a river? Might be a river. The airport's just to the left or north of that ridge. That ridge there. So there's a cutting through there. Yeah, it looks like there's a freeway and a river come through that cutting. Which I can't see yet. There it is, hiding behind the compass. So the airport is very close. So I might start coming down to about 1,400 feet. What if I do that? That should line me up. Yeah, that should intercept. I do love the GTN. Especially for FSEconomy, it's well worth the money. If there's a airstrip in FSEconomy that's not in the sim or in the GPS, you can grab the coordinates and put it in a custom airport. The only drawback is it has an old ARAC. I'm not sure if I can probably find it in there, but if I remember right, there it is, just there. This one's also got trees right at the end of the runway. You've almost got to fly through them. Level off there and start slowing down. If I activate arm approach, see if it I think it must activate like a virtual glide slope or something, I'm not sure. See how we go. See if it see if the approach mode does anything. No. I think we're coming in a bit steep here. Hang on. I should get one of those landing rate plugins just for a laugh. I get a bad habit of flaring too soon and just floating along the runway. It's like, come on down, baby. See, way too fast. Oh, and too low. Well, that'll bleed off the speed. What was that? I think I just hit a button. What's the target landing speed for a Cessna 172? Something like 75 knots? No, that's climb speed. Maybe 70 knots. So you got to skim the top of these trees. I was just thinking, is my gear down? Wrong plane, buddy. Come on. Yeah, see, I've got to trim those trees. What are those trees doing in the middle of the river? That's not a river. That's a lake. Ah. There we go. Coming in hot. Oh, done it again. We're bouncing. That's all right. That was rough. That was very rough. I'm glad I don't have a landing rate plugin. All right, we'll just... Those brakes. I'm not going to bother going to the terminal. You can all just jump out here. I'll just chuck a spinny. Oi, someone coming in. I'll just stay here while he lands. Yeah, all good, buddy. Oh, he must have got too close to me. Oh, my spark plugs are going to foul. Set that for 1,000 RPM. Okay, let's just check the website and make sure that got logged. Yep. So, I've totally miscalculated my Oh, what happened? Oh, no. What? Oh, I got to refresh. Jesus. A little panic attack there. Oh, I got to put the handbrake on. Job done, boss.
Job done, boss.
Job done, boss. Yeah. We made $1,100. Okay, so now we've got... Refresh that now. There we go. So I've got 2 on board. Heading back to deck 9 Delta 4. Which is 67 nautical miles. How much fuel have I got? 18 gallons. How much do I need for, say, 100 nautical miles? 9 gallons. Theoretically, should have plenty on board, but we'll chuck a bit extra in just in case. Give us half tank. 27 gallons. Rightio. N53 to 9 Delta 4. Should zoom in so you can see this. Delete that one. Go 9 Delta 4. I'll wait till I take off, then I'll do a direct to. I think that directional gyro keeps going out because the vacuum is so low. Yeah. It's a bit of a pain. Are we set? We got fuel. Got fuel, we got passengers. These blokes are landing from the wrong end. Oh, I guess there is no wrong end. Where's the wind? Yeah, there's wind. Wind is calm. What is a CNA? Oh, he disappeared. Righto, let's get this show on the road. We'll go flaps. We got landing lights already on. How we trimmed? Yeah, all right, no mucking around. Gun it. Oh, mixture, mixture full. Oh. And we're off.
And we're off.
Traffic.
2 assignments loaded. 27 gallons of fuel on board. Give it a bit of left hand down. I think deck is over this way somewhere. So I need to change the input for plane command, if that's possible. Go direct to with a vertical speed of 500 feet per minute. Yeah, because plane command isn't hearing me. And if I route my microphone to the stream mix, which I think is what plane command is listening to. Troubleshoot audio. I'm at 4K, so everything's bloody hard to read. Device, broadcast stream mix. So it's not listening where I want it to be listening. But I don't know if I can change that. See if there's anything in the plugins directory. Plugins, plane command. How to install. Yeah, well. Doesn't help. Command list. Headset logo. What's this one? Parameters. No. Who knows? Who knows? I'll just have to not be lazy and do it all myself. There's a nice little bit of countryside. Frame rate drop there. What are we running at? 50 frames per second. Yeah, I can't see anything in the plane command folder. Now we've got a RNAV approach on this one. I should load that in now. Oops. So 9D4, we've got the RNAV runway 19 with a Dupas transition. We'll activate that.
Traffic.
I can't see him. No, way over there. A BNI. That would be a an islander, wouldn't it? How are we looking? EGT. Fuel flow is way up because I'm going full bore. We'll level off at 4,000. Is that an A320 taken off? Wonder where he's coming from. Lehigh Valley. Wait, he's a bit close. Watch it, buddy. Busy skies above Pennsylvania. Oh, it's getting hotter in here. It's 31 degrees now. I got a fan back there. I should turn it on. Right, 40 nautical miles to go. Plenty of fuel. Fuel flows okay. Everything's in the green. Revs are a bit high. Back them off a little bit. Actually, flying around here, I see a lot of look like mines and quarries. Where's that external view? Is that it? Must have copied over it. What's over here on the side of this hill? Look like power line tracks. Maybe it's forestry. It's funny, when I bought these FBOs in FSEconomy, I really took an interest in the region. And now I'd love to go and visit these places. Just want to go to the airport so I can say, I own this. There's a guy I watch on YouTube, completely unrelated to flight simulation, called JBG Travels. He vlogs and live streams from his truck. He drives a big Volvo and drives all over the place. It's kind of fascinating to watch and listen to him carry on. But, yeah, he delivers to a place around here called Allentown. That freeway goes into a tunnel. How cool is that? I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? I don't remember. I can see some lights flashing over there. Looks like a nice little airstrip too. Wonder what that one is. 22N. $34 miles to go. I might just leave you with this view for a second, and I will turn that fan on. Ooh, yeah. How we going? Still on track? Just had to go for a quick bathroom break. Oh, there's that airport. I like it. What was that? 22N, I reckon. 22 November. Let's I need to program a view of let's get a view of this. Back her up a bit, back her up. There we go. We'll call that control 5. Yeah, 22N, I think that was. Nearest. Yeah. Arna Memorial. Another one to look out for. It's got an RNAV approach. 3,000 foot runway. I'd love to buy Hazelton. I'll save me money and wait for one of them to come up. In the meantime, we'll have a focus. Bundaberg ginger beer. What time is it? 1 a.m. Oh, that's good. All right, what do we got? 23 nautical miles. So, due pass at 4,000. We're at 4,000. Wasser, 3,300. John Ob at 2.8. Egdy, 2.6, which is our FAF, final approach fix. All right. Oh, look at this countryside. Look, this is magnificent. These ridges with rivers sort of snaking between them. Well, not all of them. The paddocks look very small. I wonder what they grow. See, they're really small. Well, compared to where I'm from. Now, I reckon deck is out over there. I reckon we come in here and we go across this ridge at a low point. Might be there, might be up there further. And then come down and onto deck, because deck's out on this plains out here. Oh, I need to belch now. I've got a button on my I got a burp button that I can push and it'll. So when I want to burp, then I can release it. And, yeah. Then when I say oh, bleep button. Oh, I'm not actually sure if it really does work. So. Oh, there's another little airport there. It's one of those ones that come in the FSEconomy package of 2,500 airports that are missing from the sim. $16 nautical miles. See if we can notice. Altimeter 2992, which is set. Yeah, well, it's not actually Where was that? It's from Reading.
Carlos Vaz
Reading.
FRE Information Victor.
Okay. 14 nautical miles. Yeah, so we go along and we hook a left up over this ridge, somewhere over there. And deck is out somewhere over there. Looking good. There we go. Everything looks all right. Guessing I don't need the pitot heat on. Yeah, look at those ridge lines. How cool is that? Very nice. Very, very nice. So this will be the last leg of this series of flights. 10 nautical miles. There's a heliport. Must be in that town. That's not a bad level of detail, really. We zoomed in a fair way. That's not too bad for AutoGen. I think these buildings are Mr. X6 or Mr. 6X? Mr. X6, I think. I don't recall. That's the thing about X-Plane, you get so many add-ons that you install and you forget what you've got. 8 nautical miles. I flew a leg here in Microsoft Flight Simulator earlier. Not on stream, but it does look a lot... I don't know. I shouldn't say a lot better, but it looks a lot different. I mean, I love the look of this, but Microsoft Flight Simulator has something pretty special about it. I'm not sure what it is. Well, the clouds definitely. The clouds help. Although I did fly one flight at night, and Microsoft Flight Simulator at night doesn't quite look as good as X-Plane, I don't think. The sky looks a little better. The skybox, the stars and all that, the moon, and the colour shading on the horizon. But I think X-Plane has it beat for night lighting. As far as the ground lights, street lights. There's a mine over there. I think Pennsylvania's a big coal mining place, isn't it? Listening to the US elections, I've talked a lot about Pennsylvania. And fracking. Fracking's for gas, isn't it? Yeah, beautiful countryside. Very nice. The autogen put some trees in some funny spots though. Looks like an oval or something there. Covered in trees. Alright, 3 nautical miles. Then we chuck a left. Head over to Wasua at 3.3. We're at 4. I was saying in my stream the other day I was flying a Cessna 177, which is slightly more powerful than the 172, I think, but it doesn't have this wing strut, and it's a high wing. So when you look out the window in VR, that's great. You've got really good visibility all out the side. There we go, making that turn. So we'll start bringing her down to 3,300. Actually, going to VNAV, it'll give us a... Oh, it won't. Tells us when, but doesn't give us a target vertical speed. We'll just go down now. 500 feet per minute. Then we hook left again and we go over that ridge line over here. And then deck is... I even see the lights. That might be it. There. There's the runway. Yep, there's the beacon. There's the hangar. And the runway. I think I fly my approaches way too fast. Way too fast. I don't know, I think I get impatient. Gotta get there, gotta get there. I'll try coming in a bit slower this time. Back her off. So that's 3-3. How's that audio level? Sounds alright in my headphones. Left turn. There's another plane up there. All right. Now down to 2.8. Vertical speed. We'll go 7. 750 is our target. We'll go 8. We're well early. We'll get down to that level anyway. Don't let the appearances fool you. I'm not really a pilot. So where is it? Up there. There we go. There's another one just back over here somewhere. I think it's Keller Brothers Farm. Must be a farm strip. Oh, what was our... What's that say? 2.8. Oh, we're well below it. We'll level off here. Something flashing here too. There's another strip just here. Little grass strip. Alright, I'll try and bring this one in a lot slower. See if I can land instead of floating halfway down the runway. Next one is what? 2800. 2600. Well, I'm at 2440. Should be right. I've armed the approach. We'll see if it captures it. Oh, getting a bit slow. There's one of those 2D planes from the additional airport package. They're terrible. I don't know whether there's a way to turn them off or not, because they make noise as well. And we get a 4-knot crosswind. So according to the autopilot we've grabbed, yep, we're starting to descend on the glide slope. We're at flaps 2, yep. These big long buildings, we have those in Australia too. They're like chicken farms. I don't know what they grow out here in them. Turkeys. Don't know. Oh, we're coming in hot. 2,000 feet. Gears down. That Cessna 177 I was talking about before has retractable gear. Well, you get two models, one with and one without. And yeah, twice now I've forgotten to put the gear down. You'd think I would have learnt the first time. Alright. Bring her in nice and steady. If I get down to the speed I want, with the autopilot still controlling the descent, then it should trim it up for me nicely. Then when I get to my landing speed, I just release the autopilot, disconnect the autopilot. Should be all trimmed up nice, and I'll just drive her straight on in. What do you reckon? It's a good theory. There we go. We go about 70 knots. 70 knots? Come on. Close enough. So she's all trimmed out. Looking good. Autopilot off and the nose comes up. Well, the theory was good. Why am I getting turbulence shaking? Oh, I've got a crosswind too, 3 knots. Oh, I need to put my yoke back up here. Flying GA with a joystick is a bit weird. Oh, I'm way too high. Come on down. I don't think those trains should be that close together. Let's not get distracted. Feel like I'm too high. That's not the sight picture I'm looking for. And I'm doing nearly 80 knots. Slow her down, buddy, slow her down.
Traffic.
Bounce. Yeah, that was a bit rough. I keep forgetting to go back and watch the landings. I'll do that this time. This time I might actually taxi to parking. I need to set up. That's what I should do. Yeah. On my stream deck, I should set up some key commands for the lights. Got gear up and down. I got the cameras. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Whoops. Hit the grass, you get stuck. Excuse me. I'm not too worried about the rental timer. This plane belongs to my my group. My group of 1. All right. Oop. This will do. Park brake on.
Job done, boss.
Landing lights off. Strobe. Avionics. Later. How'd we do with that one? Flight log. Yeah, in 4K, that's a bit hard to read, isn't it? Income, 1,400. Ground crew fees, etc. We made $1,500. Let's see how the plane's doing. Everything's okay there. Okay there, but didn't damage it. All good. Supposed to do a walk around and set the chocks and all that bizzo. I won't worry about that. Let's check our FSEconomy. Make sure that it actually worked. There we go. So we made 300, 1100, 1500. As you can see, I've been flying a lot of GA. Remember the days or the months just before Microsoft Flight Simulator came out, and there was some awesome cargo jobs. Here we go. 36,000, 46,000, 52,000, 42,000. I had a Fokker 50. No, I was renting a Fokker 50. Making some awesome money. But then just before Microsoft Flight Simulator came out, they kind of nerfed it. But it was a good opportunity to make a bit of money. I'm not rich by any means. I've only got 700,000. All right. Well, that was good. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. Excuse me, can't talk. What's the time? 1:45, 2 o'clock in the morning. I think that's about it. That went well. Been going for 2 hours. Quite happy with that. And not one follow. Well, that's a bit rough, isn't it? Well, not here for the follows, are we? Well, I'm not. I guess I am. Otherwise I wouldn't have it up on the screen there. All right. Well, if you did enjoy it, please consider following, and I might upload this one to YouTube. So if you want to check out the YouTube, yeah, they're not links, but they're the names. Well, anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I shall leave it there. I should say thank you to the followers that followed over the last couple of days. John Fly, thank you very much for the little shout out there, John. Iowa Scotsman, it's me, Brad, C206 Station Air, Crasher Distel. Thanks, guys, much appreciated. It's a great community we got here. All right, that's it for me. I'll see you later.